already moved, you still asleep. Every promise that you buried is too buried to keep. Wake up or get left behind. The road don't wait. The ones who hesitated found a permanently closed gate. The road, moving without you. The road, what you gonna do? Says 3 a.m. and still the mind won't rest. Rewinding every version of the road not compressed. Ran through 4 cities chasing something with no name. Arrived at every destination, left exactly the same. The noise is 24 hours, feed refreshing every breath. But the loudest thing I've heard is the silence before death. Not literal, I mean the silence of the man who built a whole performance but abandoned the plan of becoming something genuine, of doing something true. Spent his whole life being seen, but no one ever knew what he actually carried underneath the angle and the frame. What he actually answered to before they gave him a name. I've been that person, walking fast and going nowhere hard, mistaking busy for alive in motion, for a guard. So I dropped the weight they handed me at somebody else's door and started walking with the things that I was actually born for. You feel it? Something pulling from beneath the noise. Not an algorithm, not a trend, something older than your voice. The road already moved, you still asleep. Every promise that you buried is too buried to keep. Wake up or get left behind. The road don't wait. The ones who hesitated found a permanently closed gate. The road, moving without you. The road, what you gonna do? Cold. Some of them turned strangers before the story was told. Handed them the best of me, they held it like a loan. Returned it with the interest of leaving me alone. Not bitter, it's a lesson that the poetry knew first. That the ones who share your water disappear in the thirst. So I learned to travel lighter, learn to move without the need for validation from the people who were planted as a seed of doubt inside my thinking. Every whisper, every shade, every ceiling they constructed from the progress that I made. The wanderer doesn't need a crowd to know the road is right. The wanderer finds the clearest vision in the darkest night. I've been through the city of silence where nobody speaks their truth. Seen the elders trade their wisdom for a desperate second youth. Seen the young ones trade their fire for a comfortable cage. And I chose the road and the wilderness over the comfortable stage. You feel it? Something pulling from beneath the noise. Not an algorithm, not a trend, something older than your voice. The road already moved, you still asleep. Every promise that you buried is too buried to keep. Wake up or get left behind. The road don't wait. The ones who hesitated found a permanently closed gate. The road, moving without you. The road, what you gonna do? Love like madness, not the greeting card edition. The kind that burns through every comfortable position. The kind of poets wrote about in languages before the feed. That strips the ego down to nothing. That's the only love you need. Not the performance of affection, not the curated show. The kind that stays when everything else tells it to go. I've been learning how to carry what I cannot put to words. The wound that runs so deep it never bleeds but always hurts. Every autumn that has passed me left a different kind of mark. Not the scars of what was broken, but the lessons from the dark. Rise, that's what the poet sang into the dust. Rise, because the road is calling and the waiting is unjust. Rise, because the ones before you carried more on less. Rise, because the road moves forward. Not because you're blessed, because you chose the moving over, staying in the tomb. Because some things only bloom when you give them room. The road never looks back.